Hello?
What up?
My gosh, you scared me.
Really?
Oh, dude, I can't. That hurts my throat.
I was gonna call you Letitia.
Oh, shit. I tried to do it again. I can't stop laughing. It's so hard. Sorry, Crit. What's up, dude?
Okay.
Yikes, that was gross. What happened to Paradox? Oh, he's still there. And so, dude.
Yeah, I'm still here.
So what happened, man? You talked with all these guys for like a week now. You still think the Earth is a ball?
What? Can you repeat? I didn't heard you.
I'll say that you've been talking with these guys for like a whole week now. You still think the Earth is a ball? Question mark.
I'm not sure, man. I'm literally not sure about it. The proofs that you people have provided me seems very true. So I have to reconsider this.
But
So
Paradox, you were just saying there were trillions of stars.
yeah, stars might be true, don't you think?
Well, I know we see stars in the
Earth,
sky,
Earth could be
right? We don't see.
Earth could be flat, and Milky Way would still have stars. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we don't deny that we see stars. We just would say
Yeah.
that there's absolutely no evidence that they are gas balls in a vacuum. Hey, Paradox, I think you're hot micing. If you're typing, you might just want to mute while you type, or
Okay.
okay.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the room title now? Or the event title, I guess.
It's flat is not a shape.
What happened to the female flat earther thing?
I don't
You
know. I
changed
thought I
it?
might be scaring them away. So we tried something different.
I don't think that would scare anybody away.
Yeah,
These
last you
guys
fucked up.
here,
That's why.
dude, I know. I know.
God damn, dude. Let us all down.
Hey, bro, that voice is hard, okay?
Brunette can be
telling you.
Letitia, and blonde can be Lads.
Yeah, let me hear you,
Oh,
20 cups. Let's hear your girl voice, bro.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, I don't, dude. I don't have Castle King on standby. You do though. I'm telling you, dude. Bring him up.
I think I've only ever even seen him in this room once. I don't even think he likes me. Last time we got into it, he seemed pretty upset with me. Granted, I don't think he remembers, but
Trying to
still.
steal his thunder.
Oh, I know, dude. I'm in there all day. Taking all the lightning too.
Don't you know I'm Samoan?
He does bring that up a lot.
Come on, Chris, at least falsetto. Come on. You're gonna impersonate him. Do it properly.
Oh, it's just much Kane. I was like, who just joined right now?
Why'd you say it like that though? Like it's just mush.
Hey, bro, listen. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying like, oh, I meant, oh, it's much Kane.
All right, yeah, that's better.
Hey,
It's
what's all these people
cocaine.
coming? Everybody's coming in muted already. I think they're sending all these people in from the vegan room. They just mute them and send them over.
Has there been any good ones today? Or is it kind of a light day? Usually there's more people in here.
No, it's been very light today. And like sporadic Globers pop in and out for a few minutes. Nothing noteworthy. I've been talking about Edward and Jacob all morning.
Edward and Jacob, huh? Okay.
Yeah, bro. Let me see, is Stark still in here? Oh no, he left. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like you're hammering dinner plates right now. You good?
Yeah, I'm cooking a tortilla.
Oh, wait, what? Why does it sound like that if you're cooking a tortilla?
Because
Did you burn them?
No, I just I cleaned the grates, and when I put them back on the stove, they're not like I didn't put them back perfectly on, so they're kind of like wobbly.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Once you burn them, I thought that was the sound of the tortilla hitting the plate. I was like, geez, yikes. But all right, fair enough.
No, it was just the kind of the grate that the pan's on, kind of rocking.
Okay, that's cool then. Yo, Mush King, so you like full flat earther now or what?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I wouldn't go as far to
Cool,
say
man.
I wouldn't go as far to say that I know that the Earth is flat. Though I haven't done any observations or testing myself. You know, I just kind of talk about it, research it, like think about it theoretically.
Fair enough. Yeah, because I remember I heard you argue for flat earth not the other day, this was like months ago, but I think the first time I talked to you was like 6 months ago and you were arguing hard for the globe side and then I heard you argue for flat and I was like, what the hell happened?
Well, I mean, I'll do depending on the conversation of the room.
Yeah.
It's really not arguing for either side. It's more of just hearing somebody talk and like, oh, that just me hearing something that's not right. It's not really arguing for one side or the other. It's just like, oh, a globe earther said something dumb, which happens a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Yeah, damn, everybody's flat in here. No globies. All the flatties in here.
So Mush Kane, are you really disappointed that Artemis got canceled?
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, maybe it's okay because it's kind of like building up the anticipation, you know? Like, oh, we're gonna do it. We keep putting it back. Like, what? You know, what are they gonna? They're gonna try and pull some shit. Like, something's gonna happen. I feel like it'll be noteworthy, whatever. Whenever they do launch it, I feel like it won't be like just we went there and came back. Like something's gonna happen. Like I hope nobody gets hurt or anything like that. Maybe there'll be some sort of like crisis mid flight. You know, like they just had that medical intervention. They had to bring some astronauts down because something happened up there, and then before that they were stuck up there for like 6 months. So I don't know. It seems like they're just pulling some shit. Just always trying to do something strange up there, like make a headline or something. So I'm hopeful.
I'm sad, bro. I was looking forward to that more than any other flat earther that I know.
What if somebody gets pregnant in space? Because you know it's a co-ed thing. Like that would, because I was thinking that when they had the medical intervention, it was like, oh, there was a female up there. It's like, oh, well, what if somebody got pregnant up there and they had to abort the mission because it's like, oh, well, we can't have that. You
Well,
know?
just to think about it, bro. Which direction would the juice know to flow? You know?
Yeah, I don't need to think about it that much. I'm just saying, like, if someone were to get pregnant in a spaceship, that would be. I mean, people will be talking about that. I think maybe that'll happen. I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction. In the Artemis mission, somebody's gonna become pregnant in space, and it's gonna be huge. You know, they're gonna be talking about it in the news for at least 2 days.
Well, the only reason that I bring that up is because I was talking about plant growth. Because they were claimed to be growing plants in outer space. Which direction do plants grow in outer space?
Away from the roots.
Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, wherever the light source is, they're going to be going towards that.
Well, they
But
can't
also-
because if you think about it, if their seed is in the dirt, right? We know dirt can obscure light. A seed can't, quote unquote, see it.
Well, yeah,
So
it
which
can.
direction would it grow? What?
Well, it's not.
You can
it's
see
not,
dirt, or you can see light through dirt,
Yeah, of course you can.
bro. Bro, come on. No, dude.
So if I have a light source, right? If I hang a hanging plant, right, in a cupboard, but I put the light source below it, it's gonna bend over and start growing down towards the ground.
No,
No.
I thought we're talking about a 0G. So if you got a what do you call it, the hydroponic setup, you know, where it's got a little dirt or whatever, and it's just floating there, and wherever you put the light, you know, the sprout is going to pop out in that direction. That's just what I would assume.
That is an interesting question. If you put a seed in the ground, how does it know to go up?
Exactly.
Well, because it's not like the dirt blocks out 100% of the light. I mean,
Bro,
it does.
It would.
does,
Just
yeah.
imagine, right? Like if you're in a plexiglass coffin, okay, and you like just put like 3 inches of dirt above it, and you like shine light right above it, like you wouldn't be able to see through it at all.
I
It
don't
would be
necessarily think they're growing towards the light, because otherwise you'd have plants leaning over. Like it's not like the sunflower flower, right? You'd have plants leaning at angles throughout the day.
Wouldn't it be wrong?
Hold on.
Is it possible they sense the electrical gradient?
They
I was
do
gonna say,
towards the light. You can watch time lapse videos of plants leaning towards the light.
Well, that's after they sprouted already.
yeah, but
We're talking
before they
about
sprout, maybe
yeah.
they're just sensing where the temperature is hotter or warmer. Right. So below them in the ground, it's probably colder than it is above, even ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Because the light doesn't penetrate through the soil. The heat does.
And first of all, plants don't have optical sensors anyway, so we're not talking about the plant seeing, optically seeing the photon anyways.
So the plant would just feel it.
Well, what is detection of light? Isn't that
It's
seeing?
it's the electromagnetic radiation. It's the radiation. It's not the.
So detection of light is seeing.
Well, there's an optical seeing, and there's also other ways to detect those waves, because there's waves of the sunlight that we can't perceive optically, but we still get. We get the vitamin D, we get the ultraviolet.
I mean, you can't feel the vitamin D though enter your body, can you? I mean, maybe you can. Shit, I can't do it.
No.
Vitamin D. Vitamin
D
D
is produced.
Hormones.
Vitamin D is produced endogenously as a result of light exposure or sun exposure. There's no molecules of vitamin D raining down on it.
Yeah, it's produced from the sunlight. And vitamin D, like everybody, this is tip. Like everybody should be taking vitamin D. We're all I think it's 90% of the population is lacking in vitamin D, and it activates genes. The genetic.
Can you show me a picture, a photo of a vitamin? I've only ever seen cartoons.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't. Just take a bite of an apple. Apparently, you're getting some vitamin E, some K. Blueberries are high in E.
Aren't they just elements and minerals? Why do they call them vitamins? As if they're distinct from other things.
When you zoom in really close to the atomic level, right? There's going to be physical letters entering your body. It's like an atomic alphabet soup.
Well, it's supposedly the composition of these elements in specific configurations and stuff that give them their distinct characteristics.
Oh, wait, do they
Which
actually
they call
form letters?
Vitamins. Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Does like the bond,
still
the
never seen a
molecular
picture.
bonds or something like form letters?
Don't form letters.
Do you really think that's the way it works? Like the way they think about it, that they can't observe? That's reification, isn't it?
I think maybe the way they model the molecule based off this element is attached to this other element, which is attached to this other one, and it forms this angle between them.
How do they even know that?
All that stuff. That I think is purely theoretical. I really think so.
Right.
Because how the hell would you measure it? You take a miniaturized protractor down there, and you're like, oh, there's your 37.5 degree between your N and your two oxygen molecules. No, come on.
Well, one way they do is they shoot light at it and see which way it spins the light. That's how they tell if it's like the shape of some of the molecules, like if it's right-handed or left-handed.
Bro, what?
Because when pharmacy companies, when they're making drugs, when you make a drug, it's called an enantiomer. So you get two different ones, and your receptors in your brain usually only accept one of the enantiomers. So it's like left-handed and right-handed. And the way they separate those is they shoot light at it and see which way it spins the light. And then they can filter out,
spins the light?
Bro,
Yeah.
like you have to imagine, like I'm like imagining a tiny molecule growing arms and like bending and swirling this light with one of his arms.
Does it spin a different way in the northern hemisphere versus the southern hemisphere?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, yeah, it might be opposite for people down south, right? Don't forget to account for Coriolis in your pharmaceuticals. You know, what'd be so funny. I bet you I could find that document somewhere. I bet you there's some pharmacy out there that has to account for Coriolis because of their position on the globe.
I mean,
I think it'd be worth Googling right now. How do you determine the angles at which different molecules bond?
how do you
I
tell
would
the
definitely
angle?
do that if I wasn't driving.
I took
I mean,
organic
like,
chemistry. I remember part of the angle of the bond is a big deal.
absolutely. You know, and particles have charge, spin, and momentum. It'd be fun if someone could Google that.
Or we could just throw random ideas. I think they how do they measure the bonds? I know water has like a the hydrogens are at a 60-degree angle to the oxygen. I don't remember how they actually like came up with that angle, like the angle that
Right.
it's.
Here's what the AI overview Google says. Determining the angle at which atoms bond to form molecules, known as molecular geometry or bond angles, is primarily determined by minimizing the electrostatic repulsion between valence electron pairs surrounding a central atom. This is achieved through theoretical prediction, vs. EPR theory, and confirmed by experimental techniques, X-ray crystallography, spectroscopy. And then it goes on to say, here are the main methods for determining these angles. Do you want me to go on? It's quite long.
I'm not really doing anything else right now. If you want to keep going, yeah.
Okay. Says 1. Theoretical prediction, vs. EPR theory. The valence shell electron pair repulsion theory is the foundational tool for predicting molecular shapes. It assumes that electron pairs, both bonding pairs and lone pairs, around a central atom will arrange themselves as far apart as possible to minimize repulsion. Step 1. Draw the Lewis structure. Identify the central atom and all surrounding electron pairs, bonds, and lone pairs. Step 2. Count electron domains, steric number. Count the number of bonds, single, double, or triple. All count as one. And lone pairs on the central atom. Step 3. Determine ideal geometry. 2 domains, linear, 180 degrees. 3 domains, trigonal, planar, 120 degrees. 4 domains, tetrahedral, 109.5 degrees. 5 domains, trigonal, bipyramidal, 90, 120 degrees. 6 domains, octahedral, 90 degrees. Step 4. Adjust the lone pairs. Lone pairs occupy more space than bonding pairs, forcing bond angles to shrink. For example, in methane, CH4, the angle is 109.5 degrees. But in water, H2O, the 2 lone pairs compress the HOH angle to 104.5 degrees. Number 2, hybridization of atomic orbitals. Bond angles are often explained by the hybridization of the central atom's atomic orbitals. SP hybridization, linear, 180 degrees. SP squared hybridization, trigonal, planar, approximately 120 degrees. SP3 hybridization, tetrahedral, approximately 109.5 degrees. 3. Experimental measurement. For high precision, chemists use physical techniques to measure actual bond angles. X-ray crystallography, used for solid substances to determine the precise positions of nuclei. Infrared spectroscopy analyzes the frequencies at which bonds vibrate to infer angles. Gas electron diffraction, used for small molecules in the gas phase. Microwave spectroscopy measures the rotational spectrum of molecules to calculate bond lengths and angles. Goes on to say, talk about key factors affecting angles. But that's the main bulk of it.
I mean, that makes sense because it's they're talking about valence electrons, so it's basically like the attraction to the central atom, you know, the pushing away and the pulling towards itself. So I mean, it's not like everything's moving around, so it's not like it's a strict like, oh, this molecule has this degree.
I just want to know how you count electrons. I know one of the steps she says, like step 1, count the electrons, and just step 2. I was like, wait, what? How are you supposed to just count an electron?
That would be conventional too, I think. Like, it would just be a convention. Like, if you shine this light at this wavelength, at this intensity for this period of time, you will have, expelled so many electrons. Like, I think that's just like an agreed upon convention that they don't, they don't really question. That's not really counted per se.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like it's like a practical approximation, something they can use, put in number form, and then they can use that to make things or do their science.
It's just funny because you just said it so willy-nilly, like people count electrons in kindergarten. I was like, oh, what? Kindergarten teacher never taught me
I think
to
it would
count
follow.
electrons.
I think it would follow a similar process to what TW read before, where they basically infer the angle from the amount of energy absorbed from whatever they're shooting at it, or something to that effect. So it's probably very similar. So they would quantize, in abstract, they would say 1 electron is, this absorption rate, they would have achieved from doing some sort of test on a very primitive substance, and then kind of just extrapolated from there. You know what I mean? So if they beam it, they beam a little bit of a little laser or some frequency at molecule or a substance, and they get so much back. Well, then they can calculate, okay, whatever, right? And then they scale it up from there.
That's interesting, for sure.
They're not literally going down there with like a fucking
with some tweezers,
bead counter,
Yeah.
What are those called? What are those ancient devices that they used to count shit?
Abacus.
Yeah, there you go. They're going down with like a miniaturized abacus, and there's like, one. Like, no.
Here's a related topic that might help. You can use maybe I'm driving right now, but as a suggestion, if you wanted to go further, ask an AI to describe the chirality of light at the molecular level. What causes the chirality of light at the molecular level?
Yeah, what is chirality?
CHIRALITY.
Yeah, I would have spelled that wrong. I just would have started with a K.
CHIR.
You say CHY or CHI?
CHIRAL, chiral.
ITY?
ITY.
ICY. Describe the chirality. What?
Of light.
Chirality of light.
Yeah. On a molecular level.
Oh, it is T. Okay. On a molecular level, the chirality of light refers to the helical spatial arrangement of its oscillating electromagnetic fields, a property known as optical helicity. While ordinary light vibrates in all directions, light becomes chiral when its electric and magnetic field vectors rotate as the wave propagates through space, tracing out a corkscrew-like path.
What did you say affects that causes the light waves to do that? You said they do what? When they pass through electromagnetic waves, that the particles will corkscrew?
I didn't think light had chirality because it goes in all directions, but I guess when it's traveling through space, well, those electrical fields, it starts to form some kind of symmetry or something. That's nuts.
Yeah, ever see the back of a beetle?
The back of a beetle, like a shiny, like iridescent,
Yeah.
almost like opal, like.
That's right.
Yeah,
or
like
the paint
like a
on
hologram.
cars that change colors.
Right. Yeah. Pearl paint. Yeah.
You know what? I think I saw something about that too. In the way, I think it's squirrel bones will fluoresce a different color. I think it does something to the wavelengths or something before it reaches your eye after it bounces off the bones.
This seems to have something to do with what Mushkane mentioned, because it's talking about light's chirality is most commonly manifested as circularly polarized light. Geometric handedness. In CPL, the electric field vector does not just move up and down, it rotates around the axis of travel. Right-handed RCP, the vector rotates clockwise from the perspective of the detector. Left-handed, the vector rotates counterclockwise. Spin angular momentum. On a quantum level, this rotation corresponds to the spin of the photons. Photons in LCP and RCP states carry opposite units of angular momentum. Molecules are aware, in quotes, of light's chirality because their own electrons are arranged in asymmetric, non-superimposable patterns, chiral structures.
Oh, dude, you should go ask now.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to say you should ask the AI now if chirality of light is affected based on which hemisphere you're on.
I'm going to ask it.
See if Coriolis has anything to do with this here. Yeah, this is a very interesting topic for me. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
There's also the chirality of radio wave propagation.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into this more.
No,
go ahead.
Chirality satellite communications may be right or left-handed polarized radio waves.
No, the chirality and rotation of light, optical rotation, are not affected by the Earth's hemispheres or the Coriolis effect.
Unfortunate.
Says, while the Coriolis effect influences large-scale physical movements like hurricanes or ocean currents, it has no impact on molecular interactions or the handedness of light for a few key reasons. It goes scale, fundamental symmetry, common myth.
Does optical communications of satellites. He knows anything about this.
I think you're the only one, bro. Actually, no. Maybe 20 Cups does.
It's asking
I
me
don't
if
know
I'm
about
interested in. It's asking me if I'm interested in how external magnetic fields can actually force light to rotate, a phenomenon known as the Faraday effect.
But
See, that sounds familiar.
It's cool as shit.
I think we just stumbled on the next new question to ask any dumbass kind of Dunning-Kruger guy that comes in here. We just asked him one of these questions, see if he bullshits his way through it, and we know he's fucking around.
Somebody has to go on Nicktoon stream and bring up chirality of light in different hemispheres. Dude, that would be fucking hilarious.
Watch him dance around,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fucking,
He would too. He would never concede. He doesn't know what
no,
that is.
They'll just start like confabulating, and we're just gonna be there like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's one thing to like memorize all these facts, right? Regurgitate them on a test and get your degree at the end of everything. But I mean, how do you really understand this?
Right, because we're talking about level, at scale that we can't observe.
Like at least with radio, the behavior's analogous to light, and that kind of takes place at a macro level. Like, you can scale a charge up and down an antenna length that's as tall as you are, and as you do, and it oscillates back and forth, you can produce radio waves. But for light to be produced, it's like an electron jumping back and forth between orbitals in an atom, instead of traveling up and down like an aluminum rod. So it's like a big, it's analogous, it's almost fractal, it's almost like a difference in scale, but the principles are similar. And I think at the small scale, it's conceptual to help people kind of understand what may be going on at that small scale. And we go from light having nanometer wavelengths to radios having football field wavelengths. It's such a mystery. Like I've always kind of wondered how wavelength. If you were to cut a hole like in a gigantic board, just for the sake of this argument, for the sake of the description, the length of the wave determines whether or not it fits into the width of a hole. So we're not talking the amplitude of the wave. We're talking the length of the wave. How long it is determines how wide of a hole it can fit through. It's just fucking weird. Why is that? Like, why should that matter when when it's orthogonal.
Well, you'd think some of it would go through.
Well, this is how you build like a Faraday cage to block certain wavelengths. So none of it gets through if you build it right.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, right? So it's
What
it's
happened?
all
Yeah, what
freaking
happened to
mysterious.
individual photons?
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's like, well, what's a photon? And then what is the wave? Is the wave like determined by a pilot particle that goes out into the future and determines a potential path for the photon to move? Or there's so many different ways like to conceptualize this, like, you know, when it comes to quantum mechanics. I suck at it, and I wouldn't want to tie myself into knots trying to even explain what I think I might comprehend.
Is that why they say, like, if you think you understand quantum mechanics, you don't understand quantum mechanics?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there are people that I think can describe it very well in different ways, but nothing's ever complete because there's always, you know, this whole world, even down to that level, is so full of exceptions to rules. Like once you think you have something figured out, you run into an exception, and now your entire theory has to go in the trash bin, and you got to start over again. You know, but we have the ability though to pick it up out of the garbage can and say, you know what, this works good enough. I'm just going to go with it. And that's basically how people came up with the globe from celestial navigation. So, you know, you can imagine the stars moving a certain way, and you can use a limited portion of the sky to take angular measurements over time of stars move in certain ways and say, yeah, we can build a sphere out of this. But that's not all you can do out of it.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Are you all familiar with nuclear physicist, particle physicist named Stephen Young?
No, sorry, I'm not. Can't speak for everyone else.
Yeah, he's given a few interesting talks about it, and he isn't sold on, you know, the whole idea of light being a particle. He believes it's only a wave. You know, this. I'll see if I can find a link. But he gives a talk basically about a lot of the stuff in the field that is just pure theory with no foundation.
So he thinks that Einstein didn't deserve that Nobel Prize then.
I would imagine.
Unless you got quantum relativity.
Man, where's India when you need him? He's our local expert on light. It
Yeah,
functions
for
as a
real.
particle or wave.
He understands more about radiation than anybody I've ever met in real life or the internet.
I should have said his name 2 more times. He's gonna pop in.
I'll say it, Indio. Okay, who's going to say it next?
I said it the first time already. We need one more.
Wait, I think we have to do it in a mirror. And then we all become Indio.
Yeah. And I wouldn't even mind that, honestly.
Indio.
Oh, damn! I thought
Same?
that was dude.
Same?
Something crazy,
No. Oh,
bro. That would have been
is
crazy.
it 3 or 5 times?
Oh shit!
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, what's that, dude?
Hello. Oh, I've got notes on you. Interesting. Yeah. First time I've checked for the notes. I've actually. So it says you're a speaking visitor. You've been here
Bother
before, and you're fairly
Oh.
civil. Those are the notes.
Oh, that's pretty good notes, honestly, for a Glober. Not bad, not bad.
because I've been converted into flat earth.
Who converted you?
Well, was a guy named, I forget his name, but was in this channel.
You remember his profile picture?
Yes, I remember now. Was a Jedi.
Oh, Jedi. He's a good one. So what did he tell you that made you into a flatty? Was it the measurements? Was it the fake outer space? Was it radio waves over the ocean? Oh, he deafened himself. Never mind. I must be getting tired of my voice. So he just came in to tell us he was converted and left?
I'm not the best with Discord, but I finally found this link and I sent it to you directly, Yoda. If you could share it on the group somehow.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, post it if you want. I was going to say about that other guy. Does that make him a Padawan?
Yeah, I think it does.
I'll see if I'm not the best on Discord. I'll see if I can get it in the group chat here.
I nominate T-Dub to train all the newbies coming in. Because T-Dub is the most patient and understanding.
I mean, usually it'll show the text chat right by the voice chat, but I'm not seeing how to access the text chat. But I sent it to you, Yoder, if you don't mind to share it.
I think he said he was driving right now. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Is it just a link or what?
Yeah.
Also, we should be able to post links in the side chat.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure how to. I don't see the side chat.
Oh, are you on mobile?
No, I'm on a PC.
Oh, damn. Somebody else is going to have to help you out. I don't know if you use Discord on mobile.
Yeah, I'm unable to check right now, but look for a chat bubble. It might be on the right side, upper right.
Boogie Woods, I pinged you. If you see your notifications, it'll take you there too.
So yeah, if you see like a little red dot somewhere around, just click on that bad boy.
I see a little bubble. It says one new mention, but when I click on it, it does nothing. Let me stumble around here. I'll figure it out.
Honestly, it might be open already. If you're on PC, it'll show the room with the side chat next to the room.
I just see a full screen thing of all the icons of everybody in the voice, but I'll figure it out. Give me a second.
Or just DM it to Overfences. Overfences accepts all DMs. Her DMs are wide open.
There we go. I got it.
Let's check this out. Damn, it's an hour and 50 minutes long. Oh, bro.
I mean,
Come on, you're a flat earther.
It's a guy talking about some complex issues, man. This guy, I'm pretty sure this guy is a flat earther. He has a YouTube channel, and he does a couple good interviews. He's definitely worth listening to, in my opinion.
I gotta
He's
find
an
some
actual
time to
nuclear
sit down
physicist
and
at a university.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he's retired. He doesn't teach or anything right now, but he was.
Ooh, they're the best kinds. You have nothing left to lose.
No, man, that peer pressure, doesn't matter how old you are, it's hard for people to deal with.
Flat Earth. Hello, guys.
Yeah, so dude.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as
Oh, is that your friend? Yeah, it's on that K.
Yeah, hello, you asking me?
Yeah, that was a friend?
Who, the guy was like doing the voice or like something like that?
Yeah, like a phone speaker next to a
No, not
computer
me.
mic or something.
No, not me.
Oh, okay.
I just like joined it like in a bad timing, I can say.
I just care if you all joined at like the exact same time.
Yeah, no, not me.
Yo, is your name supposed to be Kaneki or Kaneke?
Kaneke.
Oh, okay. Thought you're trying to name yourself after that anime character.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he said it is?
Yeah, it's an anime character, yeah.
Isn't his name Kaneki? The KI at the
Yeah,
end
with
instead
the
of
I.
KE?
Yeah, with the I then. But like I use like the E. I
Oh,
prefer like how it sounds. It's better, you know.
okay. Fair enough. Just curious.
Creative, you can say. Yeah. It's like an old name. Like I do watch anime like in 2016, maybe something like that. I love it. I love the character, and like I just like took the name. I keep like using it, and
Yeah,
then
no,
I
I
still.
feel you.
Then yeah, like what you talking about, guys? Here.
Talking about flat Earth and how flat it is.
Okay, can you convince me it's flat?
Wait, can I do what?
Can you convince me that it's flat?
Yeah, first you have to realize that you've never seen the globe.
After that, what I can do?
Well, then you realize nobody else has either.
Okay,
And
but
then you
like,
start to figure out how the globe was created.
okay, but like if you believe that like there is something is not there, and because like you didn't see it, there's a lot of stuff that you didn't see, and yeah, they are real.
Yeah,
A
well,
lot
there's
of
not a
stuff.
single scientific instrument that is capable of measuring the globe, the
Okay, let
curvature
me.
that's required.
Okay,
Never been done.
the idea is you're right, but from the other side, maybe it's measure, but like they don't tell us, you know. There's a lot of stuff that they don't tell us about, you know, what's happening and like what is there. They just like show us front, you know, the
Yeah,
earth.
they show you a picture of a globe from outer space.
Mhm,
And you have no idea what it's supposed to look like to know if it's even true.
mhm. You're right.
And then you can go out and try to measure it yourself.
Mhm.
You know, you first understand and ascertain the dimensions of the globe, the curvature rate, the drop over distance,
But like, let me ask you something.
and then you won't find curvature.
If it's like, where do you live? Like an example, like what country you're in?
What country am I in?
Yeah. Let me just like give
A
you a.
very flat country.
Nah, just like answer me like what country you're in. I have a question for you. For example. Okay, anyways, it's just like take a USA like an example, yeah?
I'll answer. I'm from the bald eagle country.
Okay, you just like say USA like an example, okay? If you are in US and you want to go where, let's say maybe Russia, from where you
Okay.
like from where are you gonna go?
Well, first you
You-
have to figure out where you are. How do you figure out where you are?
You just like look at the map.
Yeah, okay, that's one way. So
Mm.
this is where the reasoning becomes circular.
Well, where'd the map come from?
Bingo. Good question.
Mhm. The map they like just made it like old people that they travel the world. People they will not scam us. It's not like something new. It's something that
Right,
they
but
used like
it's
before.
an overview effect, right? I'm sorry, not an overview. It's an overhead view, right? It's from above, so they're making a map of a perspective that they don't have. How?
Okay, let me ask you something. Like before, when they couldn't like go to space, okay? How do you use like to just like draw the maps, draw the roads? You know how they're doing that or no?
We talk about this all day, every day. Yeah.
It's just like the same thing, you know. You don't need like to be. But yeah, you have a point, guys. You have a point.
How did sailors figure out where they were in the middle of the ocean? without any land masses nearby.
The
No
compass,
land
maybe?
masses.
Compass, the sun, the moon, the star.
Yeah,
There are like some stars
that's
like in the
right.
sky, but they don't move. And there's like some names of the stars. But if you just like go and search, you're gonna see the names, and that star they're gonna stay there forever. They're not moving from this
Yeah.
place. Like
They also
for
had
like
clocks.
years here. Yeah, also a lot of
They
things.
couldn't figure out where they were without clocks either.
Like Romans, like before, they didn't have a clock, but like they have a sun, and they have like a stone in the middle, and there's like they made just like a clock by the sun. You
Well,
can
the
see what
Antikythera mechanism might disagree with you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But you need to keep track of two different times at the same time.
Mhm.
No, like solar noon at the prime meridian, wherever you may designate that, and then your local time. Using the motion of the sun or even stars, you can work out your longitude.
Mhm. Yeah, you're right.
And then the guy was overwhelmed and just left. Oh well, on to the next one. Just in case anybody didn't know, tomorrow is going to be a total lunar eclipse, meaning it's going to be red. Anybody wants to look at that tomorrow night?
Yeah, fantastic. A red shadow.
Yeah.
Aren't they calling it the Erie Blood Moon?
Oh, I don't know about all that. I'm just looking it up on NASA's website. I don't say nothing about an Erie blood moon. Maybe it was like a TikTok catchphrase to get people to look outside. It's just funny because it says during a lunar eclipse, which can only happen during a full moon, Earth passes between the sun and the moon, casting a shadow on the lunar surface. It says, but during, what does it say? During a full lunar eclipse, the sun, Earth, and moon are exactly aligned, leaving the moon completely enveloped in Earth's shadow. When this happens, the moon actually turns blood red. While you might imagine a full lunar eclipse would leave the moon completely dark, Earth's atmosphere scatters the light, illuminating the moon in this orange, reddish hue. So look up and bask in the red glow of our lunar companion. That makes no sense to me, because even for partial lunar eclipses, why doesn't the part that's blocked by Earth's shadow and that part's not red? Or orange, reddish, as described by NASA. Oh, interesting. That event is happening tomorrow if anybody wants to look at it.
So that article I posted says, what causes a lunar eclipse? A lunar eclipse occurs when Earth passes directly between the sun and the moon, casting a gigantic shadow across the lunar surface and turning the moon a deep reddish orange during totality. This alignment can only happen during a full moon phase. There are 3 key stages according to the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Penumbral phase, the moon enters Earth's outer shadow, penumbra, and starts to dim, though this subtle shading can be hard to notice. Partial eclipse, the moon moves into Earth's inner shadow, the umbra, and a dark bite becomes visible on the lunar disk. Total eclipse, the entire moon is inside the umbra and takes on its coppery red hue as sunlight filters through Earth's atmosphere before reaching the lunar surface.
Beautiful. What a beautiful explanation.
Sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah, what a beautiful explanation while some of us are trying not to gag. but it was well read out by T-Dub. Thank you.
We'll see if I could come up with a better explanation than that.
Goes into a bit more detail on like the reddish tint, right? So why is it called a blood moon? The term blood moon comes from the reddish tint the moon takes on during totality. Rather than going completely dark, the moon reflects sunlight that has passed through Earth's atmosphere. As blue wavelengths scatter out, longer red wavelengths bend into Earth's shadow and illuminate the lunar surface in hues from rusty orange to deep crimson. What we see from the Earth is that the moon goes this kind of blood red color, gets markedly fainter, and that's what we get as a blood moon.
Wouldn't you be able to see that light bouncing around in the sky when the light is bouncing in the atmo? I feel like the sky
Yeah.
would also then turn red.
Where's the red sky? Where's the red clouds? Like
Exactly.
saying that Tuesday's total lunar eclipse is the only one in 2026 visible from Australia and part of a rare global event. The next total lunar eclipse anywhere on Earth won't occur until 2028. And that's tonight for us, Matrix. 10:30. What starts at around 10 p.m. goes through till 11.
Awesome. So tonight's predicted weather: overcast, showers.
Oh, just dandy. Yeah, right. It's overcast here right now. I think it's sprinkling, actually.
All right, I came up with a pretty good explanation in the side chat. You want to read that out for me, T-Dub?
All right. Says, thanks to the photon grapple effect in the atmosphere, the light that hits the Earth on the opposite side will be stuck like Velcro until ejected off to the moon on the opposite side with the help of Coriolis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's solid.
Throw all the
Sounds
buzzwords in
believable.
there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to add, damn it. Creating that orange-ish red hue on the moon. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to repeat this to a few Glovers and see what they think about that.
Nice.
I'm just
Wait, what's
going
this DJ's posted? A black hole at the center of Earth? What the heck?
to... Let me capitalize this too real quick. I'm going to be copy pasting this. Oh, I need to correct that. The side of the moon. This in the sun.
What the heck? Listen to this abstract. Recently, some scientists from NASA have claimed that there may be a black hole-like structure at the center of the Earth. We show that the existence of life on the Earth may be a reason that this black hole-like object is a black brain that has been formed from biological materials like DNA. Size of this DNA black brain is 109 times longer than the size of the Earth's core and compacted interior it. What? By compacting this long object, a curved space-time emerges and some properties of black holes emerge. This structure is the main cause of the emergence of the large temperature of the core, magnetic field around the Earth, and gravitational field for moving around the Sun. Also, this structure produces some waves which act like topoisomerase in biology and read the information on DNAs. However, on the four-dimensional manifold, DNAs are contracted at least 4 times around various axes, and waves of Earth couldn't read their information. While, by adding extra dimensions on 4 plus n-dimensional manifold, the separation distance between particles increases and all of the information could be recovered by waves. For this reason, each DNA has two parts which can be seen on the four-dimensional universe, and another one has existed in extra dimensions, and only its effects is observed. This dark part of DNA called as a dark DNA in an extra dimension. These dark DNAs not only exchange information with DNAs, but also are connected with some of the molecules of water and helps them to store information and have memory. Thus, the Earth is the biggest system of telecommunication which connects DNAs and dark DNAs and molecules of water.
What the fuck is dark DNA? Sounds like something I'd see in one of my games. What?
Right, it sounds like the backstory of a game, of a computer game.
Who wrote that? Oh, man. I think that's wild. Dang it. I really need to go over to come in here. I only got like 20 more minutes before I have to go. Like, have you heard of the photon grapple effect?
There's a diagram that's from that article.
What the? Oh, that's the DN. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh my god, man. They got little candies in their wrappers. And what the heck, right?
Oh, is that a Glober? Oh no, it's Indio. I mean, oh, it's Indio.
Oh wait, it worked. It's a well, he's a bit late, but like,
Yeah.
so we know it like takes half an hour, maybe.
Yeah, man, I'm in
Hey,
another time zone.
we were calling you, bro. I said your name 3 times. Showed up late.
Hey, but I showed up. That's the important part.
You know, that's true. That is true.
Came to tell everyone the Earth is so big it's flat. I came in here. I'm looking for DJ. I heard he smoked McToon last night. I want to listen to the audio.
Yes, he made
Is that a
McToon
true
have a
rumor?
meltdown.
So it's true.
It's true.
And he used my video.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, did he tell him it was my video? Maybe that was what caused the meltdown. He does not like me. Well, I don't like him, so it's mutual.
Bit of a love-hate relationship.
Yo, lads. You there?
So DJ is working. Oh, he was earlier working on an edited cut of the debate or whatever. So because it was shit, so he had to fix it up.
What do you mean it was shit? Like the recording was shit? Like a lot of interruptions or something?
McToon's audio was crap and stuff, so like yeah, he was trying to fix it up and make a video that he can post.
Okay. I mean, come on, man. I don't care. He could post whatever. I've heard Elijah's mic before for 5 years now.
Yeah. And he roasted Ruhif too a few days ago.
Yeah, I heard about that. He sent me a thing for that. I didn't get to listen to it. Dude, it's hard for me to listen to some of these guys. Ruhif is just such a weaselly snake. Listening to him is very painful because I just want to like punch my screen.
Actually, while I've got you there, Indio, what's refractive drop?
Refractive drop? I don't know. Did someone coin a new term?
Well, that came out of one of Ruhev's videos.
Refracted drop?
Refractive drop.
It must be. They must be like. Well, we do observe drop, but it's refracted drop.
Because that's something they accounted for. And I just went, yeah, that's the end of my click.
They accounted for refractive drop. I've never heard of it. Yeah, let's see.
It was the video where he did the really short theodolite tests. We're talking, one of them was like 108 meters to a tower, 400 meters to the same tower, all based off trig markers or known elevations and known distances to this. I can't remember if it was a water tower or a some tower in the guts of Sydney. And yeah, one of the things was allowed for was refractive drop. So I think that's them using refraction, but not using it to allow for something.
Hmm. Yeah, we're trying to figure out if it exists.
And the only reason I got to even know of the video is Mez, the lying sack of crap, posted that up as proof of measured curvature.
Well, currently it exists in ophthalmology and optometry, in biology and microscopy. That's where refractive drop exists. So I don't know how that has anything to do with this.
There you go.
I think Elijah heard you, India. He's come to
Oh,
defend
no
himself.
fucking way. What? Your mic sucks, Elijah. I'll just get it out of the way. Say while you're here.
India.
What?
He said that and left. What the heck?
Okay, I'm gonna read. So this is this astronomer Anton Petrov. AI knows who he is. So I'm gonna read some of the titles of his recent videos.
Indio, I'm coming.
Who was that? Did you catch the name that time?
His name was Back in Fat.
Yep.
Your friend seems pretty infatuated with you.
So he's an astronomer, astrophysicist. So I'm gonna give you some of the stuff that is recent videos. Discovery of invisible flat structure shaping our galaxy.
Indio.
Bro, what the?
Yeah, just ban him now. Okay, that's it. Now I'm banning you.
Indio, don't stop. Don't stop, Indio. Don't stop.
Oh, I won't stop banning you. I won't. So, discovery of an invisible flat structure shaping our galaxy. Now it's so apparently it's flat galaxy, flat dark matter. The star system that breaks the rules of astronomy. The star that almost vanished. Hubble just found a ghost galaxy. Yeah, it's an invisible galaxy that they can't see. That's how they know it's there, because they can't see it. And this comet stopped spinning and started going the other way, then started going backwards. So yeah, these are all in the last 8 days. And they're based on published papers. He reviews published what's in the journals, what's in the academic journals.
Yeah, yeah. I know this guy. This is the guy we get the GIF of the whole solar system, how it's moving through the universe. You know, like a corkscrew with all the planets and everything chasing it around. You know that GIF that we noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where we get that from him.
Oh, probably. What if Sagittarius A is not actually a supermassive black hole? Well, they're going to need their Nobel Prizes back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Was this bizarre inside-out star system that makes no sense? There you are.
But that's the thing. He posts a lot of stuff that say, like, a lot of his videos are like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Now it's at the point where they're like, yeah, maybe it was clickbait. But there's so many of them, and he's actually reviewing papers, is that I don't know how anybody could say they're right about anything at this point. That there's so many anomalies, you can't say what's general. It's more like there's more anomalies than there are general properties.
Yo, did you see that new explanation for the blood moon?
Oh no! What is it now?
I'll check this out. Nate.
Refraction.
I just posted in the side chat. I can take
The
a look at it.
photon grapple. I thought you were just trolling. I didn't think that was
Oh,
real.
oh shit! Oh, you heard? Damn it, bro! I'm gonna see if I can get you with that. Never mind. Yeah, I just made that shit up. I want to see if I can get a Glober with it. I wanted to see how believable it.
I already believe everything as it is.
That's what I'm saying. If you can just come up with a good explanation, make it sound believable, and their paradigm, they'll just believe it.
Look, it's not what's said that's important. It's who says it. If the right
That's
person
true.
says it, they'll believe anything.
And also, I put the NASA rocket engineer at the end there and make it super believable. I want to test it on a national Glober. I'm probably gonna have to go into politics tomorrow and try it out. Alright. Oh man, where's Paradox when you need him? I'm gonna tag him, see if he'll believe me. You know, I kind of miss Robert Utah. I heard he was actually in here the other day. I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Are you high, dude?
What?
Dude, he's literally
Bro,
a crazy person.
okay, listen, I have a soft spot for Robert Utah because he was the first Glober I ever talked to when I came into Discord.
Well, if I was a Glober and I talked to him about flat Earth versus globe, I'd be a flat earther in no time. Because the stuff that comes out of his mouth is just amazing. He is definitely one of the people I was just talking about that he just looks at who says it. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, Lats, if you were in here, if he was your first Glober, were you here for his first time in the room?
No, I talked to him in, I think it was FED.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, the
yeah.
first time he came in, he was asked for his absolute best globe proof, and he said he touched the Saturn V rocket.
He touched it.
Yeah, he could feel the power. He could feel it went to space.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, that was classic.
That's what
My God.
girlfriends say to their boyfriends. Oh my goodness gracious. That's weird.
Yeah, I remember being there for that. I didn't know it would have gone down in history. I laughed when I heard of it, but almost forgot until you brought it back.
He stroked it gently until it exploded.
Oh man,
Oh, Rob, what do you do without you, buddy? Yeah, I think I debated with him like at least 30 times in PNR when I was still open. That's where I got all my practice.
Against Rob. Nearly the
Yeah.
same as fighting Scott Mackey. I
think it was Rob, Omni, who else was it? There was like one other guy I practiced on a lot. I'm not sure. T, you were there. You're the one that told me to come in every single time one of them hopped in there.
Oh, Indio.
Bro, what the fuck is up with this dude? Why does he love you so much? I was able to mute him real quick, couldn't get the ban off on him, but
You know, if you just wanted to troll me, that'd be fine. But he's making it homoerotic, and I can't have that.
What's the deal, India? Did you buy like 40 cartons of Yoda's cream and you're just applying it to all of
Yeah. Apparently, he's contaminated with the freaking pheromones or something, because now they're all attracted to me.
Indio, I just love.
How many counts do you got, man?
yeah, that's kind of impressive actually. I actually had the mute ready. Once I heard him say
7?
your name.
Okay, good. Gives me a target. 4 more to go.
You know what? I do appreciate the tenacity.
What, pushing a
those are
button?
rookie numbers.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers. 7 accounts, that's nothing.
Man, he needs to learn from Gunslinger.
Gunslinger is still a rookie.
Oh, who is it? It's PD. He's the one that has like the #1 most alt accounts, right?
There's an event called Everyone Has ADHD, or do they? How does that even make sense?
We got 4 people in there.
Maybe they got distracted halfway through and forgot what they were writing.
Maybe. But
Man, where the fuck did the name PD come from? I've always wondered that.
It stands for P drinker.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wait, actually?
Actually, yes.
Oh, well.
He actually says he drinks pee. Yes. He says he don't take showers.
What?
Yes. Pure soap,
Oh,
pure water. That's what the name he usually uses. Pure soap, pure water.
Yikes.
And he'll say things like, "You probably take showers. Probably use soap."
Yeah. Yeah, like that's an insult. Yeah, okay.
Also said he was in the Garden of Eden while he was talking to us on
God.
Discord. I didn't know they had internet in the Garden of Eden, but
You know, I'm sure there's some side effects of drinking too much urine. He probably hallucinated the whole thing. Probably believes it too.
Wait, is
Imagine-
PD the same guy? Is PD the same guy that we call Tracksuit Timmy?
no, different people.
Okay.
PD's from the other server. He's got hundreds of alt accounts. Hundreds.
Dude, that's so freaking wild. Holy.
There's actually a little like GIF video of them scrolling through. I don't know who did it, whether it was India or someone else, They made a screenshot of scrolling down through all of PD's accounts.
Oh my goodness gracious. Who's the one that turned him like that? Why is he like that?
Hold on, I
Like,
got it. Your
no
request
way.
is my command.
No freaking way. I want to see this. Holy shit. Yo, what?
That's just one of his names. His other name was Pure Water No Soap.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, that's how many times he's been banned? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Wait, what the? How the fuck does this guy get banned for 182 days 4 times in a row?
I like
And then you go to the next column and you see, what, 4 more times, 5 more times of 182 days? Like, has this guy really been around for that many, like, multiple years? Holy fuck. I see several columns of 182-day bans. Multiple ones. Per column. That doesn't make sense, dude.
Yeah, different accounts. Same name. Look at the number at the back of them. So what happens is his account gets banned. He creates a new one with the same name, and it gives a different number.
Ah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I like sand takes the shape of its container.
God damn.
He's still blown away by it.
Have a good one, lads.
Indio, what do you think of my new profile picture, Indio? Indio, I made this just for you, Indio. It looks just like you. Indio, I know you're there, Indio. You can't escape me. I'm very powerful, man.
What the fuck is that, dude? Is that a Pop-Tart? The fuck is... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You got a Pop-Tart for a picture. How many is that now? 4? 5?
I think you just made that one though, right? Yeah, you made that today. Oh, actually, he made that yesterday. Oh, he's been stalking me. He's been waiting.
Well, ain't it nice to know you're loved, eh?
I live rent free in his head, apparently. He's willing to pay me money. You know, it's dead in here. I think I'm popping over the fucking politics server. Piss them off. They hate it when we show back up there.
Is there anybody in there now?
No. Someone's got to start it. Might as well be me.
Shit.
India, you can't run. Fighting it only makes it harder for both of us. Just fall into my arms, Indio. Be my lover. Fighting only makes it.
I'm going to get that motherfucker. He's so fucking annoying. Can we permaban this shit?
God. Oh. This guy.
There's no escape, Indio. I'll only come back. Indio, fighting only makes it worse. We're meant to be together. Please, Indio, don't fight this.
I think that's 7 now. Yeah, we should be good.
Guys, there's no fighting, man. There's no fighting, man.
Stop the cap.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Hey, what's up?
Sir.